All right, hey guys, this week's podcast is a little bit different in that we are not in Los Angeles. We're not around our fancy table with our fancy microphones.
We're actually not even at Comic-Con. We're a block away, but we're down here in San
In
Diego.
the safety of a hotel room overlooking the masses below.
It's just, I don't want to go out there anymore, guys. It's been...
We're close enough.
We're close enough without actually being there.
We got our cameraman who has been with us all week and was previously with us for years and years.
And if you remember the episode of Radio Respawn, the Graham podcast hour, you'll know.
Yeah.
It was the best.
Nobody.
Everybody watched it, Ty.
I watch it. I honestly put
I'll go
on
back
Graham
and watch it all
Podcast
the time.
Hour every 6 weeks.
Anytime I need a good laugh.
Because I'll see it recommended in the recommended videos column.
Ty with those sunglasses on.
Yeah.
Can you do the impersonation of your radio voice, Ty?
All right, you little piggies.
I love it so much. Ty, do a special Comic-Con intro to this podcast. We're here to make Ty uncomfortable
With the voice?
They offered us. Pretty much the entire cast of Force Awakens and Dawn of Justice, and we said no. We're gonna have Ty, our camera guy, on the podcast.
That was probably a mistake.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Do it. Do it, Ty.
Do the voice.
All right, you little piggies, come on down to San Diego. Put on your costumes. We're gonna shoot you all day long.
Okay.
There you go.
Is that it?
Okay, good.
Is that it?
I don't know, Ricky.
Shoot you all day long.
All right. So what did we see at this year's Comic-Con? What were the big reveals? Dawn of Justice had a new trailer. That was probably the biggest thing that happened down here.
And the Star Wars behind the scenes thing.
Yeah, the reel. That was cool.
Other than that, though,
No Marvel.
Marvel being gone
Yeah.
was weird.
Yeah.
Because they, for the last 6-7 years, have just been the panel.
Mm-hmm.
And this year, they're just kind of well, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're going to do it our way.
Yeah, we're going to do it our way.
They don't have anything?
Well, they have a setup here, but they're not doing any Hall H panels.
I didn't even notice their booth.
It was very, you wouldn't notice it unless you looked it up on a map.
DC
and
had a
went there.
massive booth. They
Yeah.
had the costumes, had every line of toys, which almost made me want to buy a toy
Yeah.
for the first time in 20
Speaking
years.
of which, hold on. Yeah, keep talking, but I did see Ant-Man at Marvel's booth, but...
the Ant-Man costume?
Yeah.
Okay, well, this just in. The Ant-Man costume was at Marvel's booth. Okay, and we're back.
I got this for Maddie for his birthday because he didn't tell us it was his birthday.
For those not watching and only listening, it's a Batman Arkham Knight bendy toy.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
because he was like, it was my birthday yesterday, and I was like, oh, you should have said something. He's like, nah.
Here's the thing about being a grown man, though, is that,
My birthday was a week long this year, Elliot.
well, you are... The way you do birthdays is different than the way most men our age do
I do it
birthdays.
like a 20-year-old girl.
I just generally forget that it's even coming up, and
There
by
you
the
go.
time it happens, I'm like, fuck, I can't plan anything. Whatever.
You need to get him the Superman one so he can play fight and mash
Yeah,
them
in the
together.
bathtub.
In the tub, yeah.
This is my Gotham. So
Come
okay, I
back
want to
here,
say
Ben Affleck.
let's talk about the funniest things to keep this podcast somewhat interesting. The funniest things we saw here, and I've told you guys this story again, but react like it's the first time, please.
Okay.
I was walking past a news crew that was filming in front of the convention center. And they had Ty is actually listening like it's the first time he's heard it. Yeah, go on. So they had this flimsy little display behind them with making it look like a background, even though they're filming at Comic-Con, which didn't make any sense, first of all. And they had some cosplayers surrounding them, and it's like an older newscaster, local news kind of thing. And they were reporting about it, and then the stupid flimsy thing falls over, and Deadpool's standing there, and they're like, God damn it, Spider-Man. Deadpool's just I don't know what this way. He goes, Spider-Man, you're always knocking stuff over. It's just the way you are. And I don't know if that made it onto the news here, but that was the funniest thing that I saw.
I
at
really
Comic-Con.
hope it does.
Just an old guy, an old newscaster that's so out of the loop, but has to cover it because it's the biggest thing in San Diego. Is just that damn Spider-Man running around knocking everything over.
Saw a couple Spider-Mans, saw a couple Supermans, saw a couple Batmans. The rest, I don't know.
That's it. Yeah.
The gang's all here.
My comic book knowledge starts and ends with what was on television in the mid-1960s. I have done absolutely nothing to expand that knowledge in the last 40 to 50 years.
Red Hood? No.
Everything else is just weird anime.
Yeah, like the thing today where I told this kid's got offended that I called it, there was like a giant anime.
Japanese sex art?
I was like, well, set up right here next to the Japanese sex art. They're just like...
Well, we were shooting cosplay earlier, me and Ty, and it was like, anytime we saw something we didn't recognize, we're like, it's probably some anime shit. It's probably something people love, but like, I have no fucking clue what that costume is.
How was the anime this...
I don't know. I know nothing
How was
about anime.
the cosplay this year?
It was pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
Today was better than every other day.
I'm
easily.
really hoping the best costume we saw. I'm really hoping we were able to get like a few frames of it because this guy was just getting mobbed. It was this like homemade Groot costume that
really
was
good.
just perfect.
Really?
Like it was amazing.
We
And
saw
the guy
a
was just
crappy
getting
Groot
mobbed.
yesterday.
Yeah, that guy sucked. This Groot was amazing.
this
You
guy
could
was
tell that he
legit.
put it together himself. He had like he obviously couldn't see jack shit, and like walking was difficult. So he had a friend just like trying to get him through the crowd.
Was it Rocket Raccoon?
No. It was just a man in his street clothes.
Yeah. Begging people not to take more pictures.
Please stop. He can't take it anymore.
Other than that,
Ty, what was the funniest thing that you saw so far at Comic-Con?
You really put me on the spot here.
Be on the spot.
I don't know about this year.
Okay, no, tell a previous story. This is fine.
yeah, let's go through the ages. Comic-Con.
One time I was at Comic-Con with Bruce Green,
Oh yeah,
and I had a
TV's Bruce Green.
Yeah, I had a monopod in my backpack.
Yeah.
And we were like all pissed off, like third day, like busting our way through a line. And I just walked through, and I hit this kid in the face with a monopod. And I was like, ooh, and I turn around, and he's just like, fuck! And Bruce is just laughing, like, immediately.
Oh, that's amazing.
so mean, but I love it.
Nothing else happened.
Much like
We went
Maddox's first
He's out
tweet
there.
of Comic-Con.
No, he was. Well, what would he say on the tweet?
Oh, I thought it was a tweet.
No. We saw him out front.
Oh.
He was out in front of his hotel and he was taking a picture of an ambulance that was carting away a child who'd gotten injured on the Assassin's Creed course. And he's like, I'm so glad that finally happened. They've been blowing that horn every 10 minutes.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah. Dana, I'm going to need you to step in and do this podcast for a second because that sandwich has just run straight through me. So I don't mean to throw any hiccups in there, but...
Well, that's a perfect opportunity for us to go to whoever our sponsor is for the week. And...
Hey guys, taking a little break from our podcast down in Comic-Con to talk about our sponsor this week, and it's Audible. Do you love books but find that you never have time to read them? Well, Audible.com has the perfect solution. Get audiobooks and listen to those books you've been meaning to read while on the go, at the gym, during your commute. Audible.com provides over 180,000 audio programs from the leading audiobook publishers, broadcasters, entertainers, magazine, and newspaper publishers. Their app is free and works on iPhones, iPad, Android, and Windows Phone. Unlike a streaming or rental service, with Audible you own your books, so you can access your books anytime and anywhere right from your smartphone. Audible.com also has the great listen guarantee. If you decide you don't like the book you chose, no worries. You can exchange any book you aren't happy with for another title anytime. No questions asked. A good book that I would suggest, I know we've pitched it a lot, maybe you want to listen to the audiobook version, is Ready Player One. That one's narrated by your nerd hero, Will Wheaton. And just for our viewers and listeners out there, Audible.com is offering a free audiobook of your choice and a free 30-day trial membership. Go to audiblepodcast.com/etc today to start your free trial. Again, show your support for our podcast and get a free audiobook and 30-day trial at audiblepodcast.com/etc. It really helps us out, and you get to listen to books. So there you go.
We did do the Xbox lounge yesterday. That was cool.
Mortal Kombat X.
Yeah.
That was a real fun thing.
You and Ricky hosted.
Yeah, I've never done anything like that before, but I did find it really funny that they were like, make sure not to like cuss or anything while you're on stage. And meanwhile, on a massive screen behind us, in the view of like small children, is people just having the most vile, grotesque, like bodily harm happen to them.
Yeah.
The fatalities in Mortal Kombat are definitely a lot worse than I think just cursing on stage.
They like this Mortal Kombat game made me realize that I am fully an adult now because it actually grosses me out and slightly offends me.
Well, you
Not really offends
remember
me,
when you
but-
were a kid and it was like the coolest thing in the world?
Oh my God.
When someone actually got the fatality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like the old fatalities, it was like 5 seconds. These the new fatalities last like 30 seconds. They're just
Yeah.
it's like he's dead already, but you're still gonna like take off his arm and stick it up his butt, and then like
Yeah.
and then pull out his teeth and rearrange them.
I
And,
can't remember whose it was, but there was one where the dude cut like the front part of the dude's face off. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And then he falls on the ground. The camera's just on a close up, and his like
yeah,
tongue is like
It's real
wobbling
gross.
around. Gross.
but yeah, so that was exciting. It was especially exciting with the Play the Pro
oh yeah.
section of it. We had this
Yeah.
pro Mortal Kombat guy named Tyrant.
Yeah.
And I know nothing about how to play fighting games well, but he was destroying everyone. Every challenger, he was getting nearly flawless victories every time. And then this really quiet little kid made it to the front of the line, and like he had his own like whole like arcade joystick set up. Mm-hmm. We were like, "Oh, do you want us to plug that in?" And then he was like, "Nah, never mind." We're like, "Are you sure we can plug it in? Like, that's what you want to use?" He's like, "No, it's all right." So he used a controller, and he won. And
Yeah.
everyone in the room was like losing their shit over it. I felt like I was watching a boxing match.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was wild in there.
I talked to Tyrant afterwards, and I was like, "You like I think did you lose like 3 times out of like 100 people?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Towards the end, I started getting really tired." He's like, because he played for like 2 hours straight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Man, dude, that."
Yeah, your
That's-
fingers
yeah.
probably. There's some sort of chant going on outside.
There's a Sharknado 3 riot going on outside.
Oh god.
Sharknado.
Yeah, all the Sharknado people are dressed up in shark suits. It's Shark Week too, right?
Oh, it is
Who
shark.
gives a
Yeah.
shit? Why is this a thing?
Sharks.
So dumb. Change it up a little bit. Do like Whale Week or Alligator Week. Like, it's just the same shit as last year. They make like 2 new segments. They're all bullshit. Like, who gives a fuck about sharks?
Yeah.
What would alligator week look like?
I don't know. Alligators are fucking great animals, though. They're terrifying.
Why are they?
You know-
They're like no different than sharks.
I'm
though.
way more scared of gators than I am of sharks.
Yeah.
Because gators can go on land and in water. They can
Well,
hide in like this deep of water.
It's actually crocodiles you need to be scared of. Alligators are pretty docile compared to crocs.
docile.
Yeah. I was just in Florida.
But alligators are Florida.
You know,
Crocodiles are like
No.
India, right?
Did you know that Florida is the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators
What?
exist?
How did we get crocodiles?
I don't know, but they're there.
What's the? There's not that much of a difference other than the way they look, right?
Crocodiles are way bigger.
Way bigger.
Yeah,
Okay.
and like
Yeah.
their snouts are shaped a little bit different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like the India, Asia ones, and then alligators are the North America, South America ones.
Got it.
All this
Okay, okay.
information is based off this crazy tour guide that I had on an Everglades tour.
Please
No.
tell us the story.
This is really going off topic, but I'm
Yeah,
curious.
I'm
Tell us about the
curious.
alligator.
Well, this tour guide was just great. He was an old zookeeper, and he had scars all over his body from different animals attacking him.
What?
Like, he had, like, a scar on his leg, and he's like, that's a rhino.
Jesus.
And then, like, he had a big scar on his arm, and he's like, orangutan tried to rip my arm off.
So, wow.
Do you believe
Now,
him though? Was that
yeah.
legitimate?
Maybe. I don't know. Probably.
Okay.
He was definitely like a veteran, like Everglades dude. He said that anytime he finds a boa constrictor, they're like an alien species that's invasive. He just breaks its neck and leaves it there.
Holy shit.
I was like,
Well, Florida does have a huge snake problem.
yeah.
Yeah, because people let them go in the wild. We're going way off topic
All
here.
right.
Let's
I
go
know,
back to
yeah.
Comic Con.
That's my fault.
Dana, how's your Comic Con been?
It's good. I mean, this morning I was on superherohype.com. It's one of my favorite websites.
Yes.
Looking through cosplay from each day, and I was surprisingly disappointed.
Well, what were you looking for?
I don't know. I was expecting there to be some okay ones, but I was expecting a little bit because I felt like we saw some pretty cool ones
Yeah.
the past few days.
The one I was really looking for that we saw a bad one, but I really wanted to see a Immortan Joe.
Yeah,
A really
yeah.
good one, and we saw like a
There's
kind
not
of
a
shitty
lot
one.
of Mad Max here, which I was.
We saw a couple.
Saw some war boys.
Well, there was a lot of people standing outside the hotel who are like promoting this sort of like SoCal Burning Man sort of event that's like based off of the aesthetic of Mad Max. I don't really understand what it is. Yeah, they gave us a card.
Wasteland Weekend.
Yeah, Wasteland Weekend, which is
so
I
it's
don't
not
know.
Burning Man, but it's similar.
I mean, it looks just like Burning Man.
A post-apocalyptic festival.
Yeah.
I don't know
Anyway,
if you guys have ever been to Burning Man, but
Nope.
you basically don't shower for an entire week.
Yeah, it sounds
and
disgusting.
and you do lots of drugs.
and,
so
and everyone has like gross sandy sex with each other.
yeah, it's crazy.
You get like fucking dirt in your butthole. Not interested.
There's no showers. I don't even know if there's porta potties. I just think you just go.
Shit in a hole.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Ricky's done
Ricky's
taking a
back.
just Comic-Con dump.
He's been holding. Yeah, he's been holding it in all week.
Well, we really veered off topic. We talked about alligators and Burning Man. Comic-Con's just not that interesting, apparently.
Bye, guys.
No, I want to keep doing Comic-Con stories.
Okay.
There's so many good ones from the past. Hello, everyone. I'm back. Take this. I used that to wipe myself. Ty, were you there during the dog attack? Speaking of animals.
Not only was Ty there, Ty he retold that story on the radio on
Unfictional.
an episode of KCRW's Unfictional.
Oh my God.
I found this out when I was listening to an episode of Unfictional while trying to fall asleep in bed, and while just barely still awake, I hear Tyler's voice come over my speakers. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're a radio hit, Ty.
Yeah.
So for our listeners and watchers,
Sure.
why don't you retell the story of the dog at Comic-Con?
Okay, I think this was like
It had to be at least 3 years ago because I wasn't
the
here.
year we had like the big like.
It was the year we all were over on Coronado and we had the live stream in the Hard Rock.
Yeah. So it was the year of the live stream.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
And we were coming out of the Hard Rock, which is like the busiest area in the Gaslamp district.
It's right down over there, right?
Yeah, and we were waiting for our PA with the van, and like all of a sudden we heard like a pit bull, we didn't know a pit bull, a dog scuffle.
Yeah.
And everyone kind of like looked over, and it was two pit bulls, and like they broke it up pretty quickly, and one of them like ran off and just like took his dog away, but this other one, this lady was like trying to control her dog, and like the leash had come off of it, and she was just like holding this dog, and it saw another dog, and like that's the point when we started seeing, like, this all happened within like seconds.
Yeah.
And it like just took off, grabbed this other dog by the neck, and just like flipped it over and
Oh my
started shaking it
God.
around, and like the woman who owned that dog just started freaking out, screaming and like trying to get it off, like someone was like killing her child.
Yeah.
And one of our PAs like came out of nowhere and just like grabbed
Tackled
the
it.
pit bull and like yanked it off the other dog, and the lady, while trying to get the other dog off of the small dog, basically got her finger bitten off.
Oh my God.
And it was just, but she was in like shock, so she didn't really like notice, but she just had a towel that was just like full blood.
Oh, no.
And I think her dog survived.
Oh, good.
It
Well,
was
that's a
sitting
good
there
story.
like waiting for the ambulance to
Oh
get.
my God.
Yeah, it was intense.
Yeah.
Why would you bring why
Down
would
to Comic-Con, the
Yeah,
most
I don't
flooded
know.
with people area.
Like a dog that
and
you,
time of year.
That's not just because it's a pit bull. It's just if you know your dog's aggressive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like it could
stay
be
the hell
any-
out
could
of
be
San
any
Diego
dog.
downtown during Comic-Con.
I'm sure after an incident like that,
I'm sure it was put
It was
down,
probably
It
put
probably
down.
was.
which is sad. But I blame the owner. Don't bring your
Yeah.
fucking. Every year I say this. If I lived in downtown San Diego, I would get the fuck out of town.
Yeah,
for
Airbnb
this
the
whole week.
the apartment.
Yeah.
Now, Ty,
I love pit bulls though.
No,
Please
everyone
don't
loves pit
mistake
bulls.
that.
It's the more times than not, it's the owner and not the
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, no,
There you go.
Pitbull lives in our office most
Yeah.
days of the week,
And it's just
she is
great.
just the
Really?
sweetest dog. Yeah,
It's a little beat up
Whose
from a
dog
recent
is it?
fight, but
a fight that she didn't start. Though.
she did
Let's
not
be
start
fair.
that fight. Ty,
Hyundai recently started a dog fighting ring.
no, he didn't.
I'm just joking. Go ahead.
Everyone online's gonna be like that fucking Hundar and his dog.
He's the
fighting
last
ring.
person that would do that.
Yeah. without I think naming names
Oh, God.
as best as you can, I want to hear about last year's cameraman saving the hotel.
Oh,
Wait, were you not there for
the
that?
flood.
I want to hear about the flood. Let's call this part of the podcast the flood.
I've
The
already
flood.
told this story so many times.
Yeah, well, this is
classic
we got to
story.
hear it. They haven't heard it. This is all from the beginning of this podcast of let's talk about what happened at Comic-Con this year. It's just Comic-Con stories, and that's it. And I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Okay. This was last year. I wasn't an employee of Machinima anymore, but I was freelancing shooting. What the fuck was that show called?
AFK.
AFK, yeah.
Yeah.
And they had hired another freelancer to shoot with Kale, right? I think he was shooting with Kale.
No, he was gone.
I think he was with us.
Oh, he was with you.
Yeah.
It was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Okay.
with us.
With you guys.
Yeah.
And anyways, we were at this other hotel, and in the middle of the night, our another camera operator that was working with me, his room started flooding, so he like went down to the lobby, and like there's this huge line of people like waiting to talk to someone at the hotel, and like he gets up there, and it's your freelance camera operator. Like
Just assumed an authority role.
helping everyone, promising like 3 rooms at like other Hiltons, and like behind the counter, and the hotel manager is just like standing behind him, like following him around. Like,
Didn't he say he was like because he had worked at a hotel before, so he's like.
I don't know
Do
why.
you remember
He just,
any quotes that he spat out? Because I heard they were gold.
Yeah,
He was like, everything's gonna be fine. I used to work in customer service.
yeah, but he literally took over this hotel.
Yeah.
And like the night manager or whoever was just like, yeah, please, like you take over. This strange person that just showed up.
Someone took a picture. We can't show it on here, but I want Ty. Can you recreate the picture? So after all this goes down, someone has talked the cameraman into just sitting down and letting nature take its course, and apparently he was like. I think during this moment of the picture, he's saying like, "What does he say?" Like, "Oh, I don't know what you want me to do,"
yeah,
or
what
something.
do you
like
want me to do? So his arms are up in the air, and
The actual hotel employees like behind him, just like
behind him,
Just looking at him.
just following him around.
I love that he took charge. Was that the one we were staying at?
Yeah.
That was that hotel.
Yeah. And there
no.
were-
we need to ask the staff about that.
There were like other Machinima employees like waiting in line to like talk to him
Our freelance camera operator.
because they didn't know who he was.
Oh God, Lord have mercy.
We're
Do you
gonna
have
get this all taken care of.
Do you have any stories, Elliot, from past or present?
Oh God. Comic-Con stories.
We can cut out all this dead air while you think.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think
I
of
think
some.
that's
I don't know. In the past,
run of the good ones.
The good ones, yeah.
In the past, I've done. In the past, I've done a lot more partying. This year, Friday night was like big party night, and I was just like, I can't go out. I have to stay in.
I remember last year there was a party that we all went to, and we just kept looking at people's names on the list and calling our friends and telling them to use that name to get in. It was
Oh,
actually
yeah.
across the street over there.
Yeah. That party
Just
was great.
Yeah, we were just like, say Michael Thompson from Sci-Fi. Yeah, get you right in. So that was fun.
Yeah, getting
Like,
into
no
these
security.
parties is always
It's a challenge. It's a struggle.
weird. It's all who you know. I didn't put any effort into like getting on any lists this year.
Oh, I was on the aircraft carrier last night. It was
Yeah,
real
that
good.
sounded fun.
Very nice.
So different from E3.
Yeah.
Why?
What do you mean? Why is it so different than E3?
Because in E3,
But those are two different conferences in this one.
Yeah, but with E3, normally it's like you could RSVP or pay to get in.
Because these ones all like
Yeah, they
run by
fill up,
publicists
and they get filled up instantaneously.
way more people here.
So many people, yeah.
Yeah, last night the Crave Party was really good. I went to that, and Cold War Kids played, and it was a lot of fun. It was on an aircraft carrier. That's it. There wasn't, honestly, it didn't seem like a Comic-Con crowd. It seemed like just local people that wanted to party, and then like I guess like really fancy people, maybe like executives from businesses at Comic-Con. It wasn't like a cool Comic-Con party though. It was great seeing Cold War Kids, but you know it wasn't like. I think I had a bit more fun the opening night at the HitFix party because everyone that I knew, since we're like technically press, even though it's weird to say, but all of the press people that we've known over the years, like the Schmoes were there, all the Nerdist guys were there, all the people that we do junkets, like travel to junkets with, they were all there. So I had a lot of fun at that party, but the Crave one was just kind of like, oh, I'm seeing a concert. It was, pretty impersonal, but it was fun.
Yeah.
I gotta be definitely like in a certain mood to be down for those industry insider parties.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun, but like last night I was just like, I don't want to do it.
Our editor producer Maddie, this is how Maddie spent his Comic-Con. Every night he gets done editing, he brought his PlayStation 4 down with Arkham Knight, and he's just been playing Arkham Knight into the wee hours of the morning before strapping his sleep mask on and going to
True
sleep.
fan.
I mean, I played Batman for several hours.
Yeah,
last
I
night.
love it. It's a great
On
game.
my PC.
Great game. We give games a lot of big hard time on tugs. They're a lot of fun.
They're a great way to
They're a lot
waste
of fun
time.
when it comes down to it. Yeah.
If you feel like having fun with doing absolutely no effort at all, literally not even moving except for your fingers, video games are the way to go.
I think aside from that, we kind of just used this Comic-Con to check out a lot of artists.
Yeah.
You interviewed
Bill Plimpton.
Yeah.
The super
And
cool
he
guy.
drew us.
He drew us.
And then I interviewed Billy Martin from Good Charlotte, and he does a bunch of artwork. He did art for the Ninja Turtles comics, and he was really nice. And it's really, like pretty much just like went around buying like art from people. Like, I'll show off the one that I got.
Anything this year.
I only bought
which
this
is
one
rare.
thing. I picked one thing that I wanted.
You also interviewed someone from Mondo.
Oh yeah, we talked to the.
Yeah. You talked to what's his name from Mondo, Jay
Shaw.
Shaw.
Here's what I got. Boom.
Pretty good.
Frank Forte.
Was that Will Forte's brother?
Yes. Tandy.
Tandy.
Forte.
Yeah. I mean,
like the thing is all there's so much emphasis on TV now at
Yeah.
Comic-Con too. It's like when people were like, "Oh, movies took over Comic-Con." Now it's just like ABC and Fox everywhere.
it's every show. Like,
yeah,
Like,
because all those shows are banking on this pop culture boom right now, so they're all doing that stuff.
yeah, it's Culture Con. It's not Comic Con really anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys have favorite booths?
Favorite booth? I mean, I didn't.
DC's booth had
It was pretty incredible.
a lot of cool
Oh,
stuff.
the Warcraft booth was. Oh my god!
yeah.
Seeing all the life-size Warcraft stuff, that was
cool.
pretty incredible.
Yeah.
I like Ty's quote from that. You seen one orc, you seen them all.
He's got a point.
Because I was like, oh, those are the orcs from Warcraft.
probably
and
the-
Dana was like, that's Lord of the Rings, and I was like, that's when Ty said that.
No.
Yeah,
that wasn't
well.
even an orc. That was a dwarf.
There you go. No difference.
So,
No difference.
dwarves are human-like,
Yes.
but a little rounder.
a little pudgy-eared.
little pudgier.
Drink a lot of beer. You got a
Yeah.
big beard. Big old bushy beard.
One thing I was disappointed by was Adult Swim's
Oh, yeah.
outdoor thing. It's
Yeah.
usually really cool.
I didn't even get to get over there.
It was in a different place than it usually is. It was behind the convention center,
Yeah.
next to the harbor. And
Oh, it was? I thought it wasn't over where the rides were?
no, that was I want to say like FX or something. Like
Oh, okay.
that was something different. But yeah, in previous years it's always like been super cool. But it sounded like this year they put less emphasis on that area and more emphasis on like little things happening around
yeah.
San
Like-
Diego at different times.
Yeah, yeah.
So like we
It
walked
was
all the
just
way
like
over there and it was like meh.
circus games, basically, right?
Yeah, it was just
Okay.
carnival games, but like not even with cool.
We couldn't get into
prizes.
the meatwad thing.
The
Yeah.
dome?
Yeah, I wanted to check that out, but it was closed.
I remember, like, was it last year they
The
had
fun
like
house?
the giant, and you came out of a giant vagina at the end?
Yeah.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I
Do you
didn't do that
remember
one. No.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah, all in all, I mean, I had an okay time this year. It's always like stressful. I mean, we came down with like a 4-man crew basically, and you know you're always gonna run into trouble. Mainly internet access, which is I'm still
God.
downloading assets for today's video, and the no end in sight. But you know the main thing that we came down here for and that we had a lot of fun with was the Xbox Lounge.
Yeah,
That
we
was-
talked about that while you were taking a shit.
We
So.
You want to talk about your
we didn't talk about the cosplay.
The cosplay
Oh
was great.
yeah, the Mortal Kombat cosplay at the.
It was
the
a
event.
great shit though.
I didn't know. Congratulations! I didn't know that that
Violent.
many people. Well, the game is violent, but I didn't know that many people were going to cosplay as Mortal
No,
Kombat.
my shit. I was talking about my shit.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
There's,
Can we move on?
there's a still of all those
Yeah.
costumes
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, people really. A lot of nice looking women.
Yes.
And men.
Yes, there was.
But the judges weren't biased.
the Melina?
The Melina that won had some. some stuff
What
going
are you
on.
talking about, Ty? What are you doing?
You know what I'm talking
Yeah, you're the resident creep, Ty.
Yeah, just taking. Hey, can I film your butt?
Yeah. Gotta do a
I
cosplay
don't
video.
ask.
You can't ask, right?
can't.
Winners don't ask permission.
Yeah.
Apologize later.
No, I
Jesus
thought it
Christ.
was. Did you guys talk about the moment when the kid beat the pro?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, okay, that was a pretty magical moment. I enjoyed very thoroughly.
Yeah,
and,
it was more satisfying than the Pacquiao Mayweather fight.
actually it was, and it only lasted. It was so. It
was like a minute and a half.
It was fantastic. We got to meet a lot of fans. That was fun. And then actually people were stopping. Remember the guy that met us last year?
I met him again.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him
Like
today.
20 minutes after he met you.
Oh, great. Well, that's
So,
all nice
that's
and wrapped
cool.
up. Yeah.
Didn't you get some fan art randomly?
Oh, yeah, it's in my hotel room,
Ah.
but yeah, it's that
to get
kid
one
I
of
just
those.
ran into. I was just standing outside Comic-Con about to go in, and he was like standing right next to me. He's like, "Hey, are you Elliot from ETC?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Hey, I have some fan art for you." And I was like, "Okay,
Very
kid,
nonchalant.
sure." And like I look at it, I was like, "No, this is amazing! Like, this is great."
Yeah.
It was all like hand drawn, and like I think he used like
Better than that Bill Plimpton
watercolor.
guy.
Yeah,
I'm kidding.
Plimpton's never gonna catch on. But yeah, so that was cool. Like
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, I didn't even have to like try finding you. You just landed in my lap."
There we go.
Or he was just following me around.
we
all
were
day. I
we
don't know.
were running around like maniacs the entire time. Did we talk about Fox? We got to host a Fox booth. That was
Oh,
cool.
that was fun.
Elliot and I hosted a game show for Fox on the floor. That was
It was,
fun.
Are you smarter than a third grader?
But called out. Can you outfox
Can you
the
outfox the geek?
geek? Surprise! You can.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was one girl that was really impressive. She looked like she was like
Really young.
17,
But
maybe.
knew all the
Yeah.
70s
And she-
movies.
Yeah, she knew all these like 80s action movie
Yeah.
trivia.
That was great.
Yeah.
I showed her the cards.
Yeah. We just gave
No,
it
I
to
didn't.
beforehand. So yeah, we didn't talk too much about what happened here because we didn't get to experience a lot of it.
Not a whole lot happened.
Yeah, but it was a good year because we get to see properties that we love.
Did you did you guys see the Conan Mad Max?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Great
absolutely.
promo.
That was fantastic.
I wish that he actually was roaming the streets of San
Riding
Diego
around on
in
the
that.
doof wagon.
Yeah,
That'd be great.
I was really hoping for more of a Mad Max presence here. I know it already came out, but like,
Well, the game's coming out. I got to see gameplay last night. It looked great.
yeah,
It looks like I think we said this before, but it's kind of like I think it probably is the Arkham Knight engine
it
because it's
looks
very
very similar.
yeah. Drive the car around, jump out, press X,
It
and beat
looks
people
like
up,
a cross
but-
between Arkham Knight and like Uncharted.
Yeah. But it looks great. I thought it
Yeah.
looked just fine.
But yeah, usually they have like vehicle if they like Batman movies and stuff. So I was hoping they'd have some of those cars from Mad Max on the lawn or something, but
Yeah.
no such
Nice.
luck.
Next year or whenever they make the next one.
I'll,
Yeah. But that's
Yeah.
for the game.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, that's it. Comic-Con 2015.
Woo!
In the can.
Yep.
In the toilet.
In the toilet. Drop the. Oh, I thought you were gonna drop the mic. Ty.
Dude, I was in line for the bathroom at the convention today for the first time this whole trip. There was like 20 men in line to take a dump specifically.
Really?
Like, it was insane. I've never seen so many people trying to take a shit at the same time. Yeah, the dump line was longer than the piss line.
Well, yeah, because it takes a while.
But there was like 20 dudes.
I rushed it in there, and it was still bad.
It was craziness, and you could hear it. It was just nuclear warfare happening in there.
Didn't we see that one guy taking a shit in the prop porta potty?
Yeah.
It was like a.
What? What is that toilet for? First of all,
I don't know, but it was like it's just there.
someone took a shit in there.
He was sitting there and he had a walker, and he was sitting behind his walker, but there's no door on it, and he's just sitting there like. We didn't like look over to see if his pants were off, but he was real comfortable.
Yeah.
Like he'd been sitting there for a long time
I really hope he didn't take a shit
in front of hundreds of people.
Well,
Why we've seen no one go in there in a long, long time.
Oh, I saw a kid playing around in it today. Yeah, touching stuff.
that's doo doo, baby.
I was like, it's still a porta potty, regardless of what company's image is on the side of the porta potty that they've just painted on. It's still a porta potty. It's fucking gross.
Okay.
Get out of there, kid.
Now that we've covered poop, just
Extensively.
extensively.
Welcome back to the Poopcast.
Yeah, Poopcast.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Talk any at all about like the panels and like
No,
Nah.
we didn't go.
Yeah.
Didn't see them.
Don't care.
Windsor successes. Star Wars, great. They showed off that reel, but they also didn't show off anything else. I think DC kind of stole the show.
Yeah,
the rest
that-
of them are really hyper specific, like Walking
like
Dead panels.
diversity in Archie comics.
Yeah, there you go.
Shit like that.
Yeah, Hunger Games coming to an end.
Oh no.
She got that red suit on, looking good,
Real good.
looking like Deadpool.
Looking-
They did the Deadpool side by side. It was great.
Yep.
Mm.
Oh,
All right.
We saw an incredible Deadpool costume today. By
Oh, you mean Spider-Man?
Oh yeah.
God damn it, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Gosh. What was the Deadpool dressed up as?
It was just like
Really
really,
good
really
suit?
detailed.
Good.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw Deadpool. Ricky and I walked past him when we were running back to the Fox booth that you guys were hosting. He like had brought in a red boombox and he was like, Thug.
Oh yeah. Thug
Deadpool,
Red Bull,
and he was, like,
Red Bull,
dancing
Deadpool.
to pop music, like breakdancing.
There's you can find any Deadpool here.
We saw a sexy girl Deadpool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hot girl. These are all.
We saw
in the cosplay
Mortal
video.
Kombat Daft Punk last night.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
That'll be in the video.
We saw shitty Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, that was the saddest thing ever. He built this like amazing like little race car, and we were like, "Oh, that's cute. It's a dad and his daughter, and
Nope.
like the dual cosplay." But no,
Nope.
he just had a really creepy doll sitting in the driver's seat, and we're like, "That went from cute to disturbing real fast."
And like you could tell he put a lot of time
Into the car.
into it, but that
Yeah.
he's just not that talented at cosplay making.
I hope that maybe his daughter was
a
like
shame.
somewhere else at that time, like, and was like, "I'll meet you later, Dad. Just go wait in front of the convention for me."
Good thing I brought this backup doll.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the case, but
Ooh.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. Well, that's Comic-Con.
See you later.
see ya.
That's it.